Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Crew Bites. Today we're going to make yet another popular Indian sweet, Peda. Peda is a delicious fudge-like confection made with a combination of dried milk solids, sugar, and delicately flavored with cardamom or saffron. It's an integral part of Indian festivals and is traditionally prepared by reducing the milk until milk solids are left and then sweetened with sugar and is very time consuming. But this sweet treat can be surprisingly easy to make at home in under 10 minutes. So in today's video, we'll be making two types of peda, milk and chocolate. So let's start with the milk peda. So for this recipe, you need sweetened condensed milk, half tin, which will be roughly around 200 grams, full cream milk powder, 3/4 cup, ghee, which is clarified butter, about 2 tablespoons, cardamom powder for flavoring, about quarter teaspoon, and for garnishing you need some nuts. Here I'm using pistachios and almonds. So now let's move on to the cooking part. So take a heavy bottom pan, non-stick pan, and to this add about 2 tablespoons of ghee, which is clarified butter. And now let's add sweetened condensed milk, half tin, which is roughly around 200 grams. But if you want to make in larger quantity, you can just double the recipe and use one whole can of sweetened condensed milk. Also, I'm adding 3/4 cup of milk powder. Try to use full fat milk powder and mix it well so that you get a smooth mixture without any lumps. So it will be slightly tight, but once we start heating it, it will loosen up. So now transfer the pan onto the stove and keep a low flame and keep stirring the mixture continuously and see it slightly loosening up. And you have to cook the mixture by stirring continuously. This is very important until the mixture leaves the sides of the pan. That's when you know it's done. So it just takes around 1 to 2 minutes, that's all. So it's almost ready. So maybe another few seconds. So once it start to leave the sides of the pan, immediately switch off the pan. So I'm going to switch off the pan now. Do not overcook the mixture because then the resulting peda will be very chewy. So immediately switch off when it comes together like this. And then remove the pan from heat and add a good pinch of cardamom powder and mix it well. It gives a nice flavor to this sweet. Now it will be really hot to handle, so I'm just allowing it to rest for a few minutes. So once it's easy to handle, grease your palms with ghee because the mixture will be slightly sticky and greasy, and then take small portions of the mixture and then roll into small balls as shown and just flatten it and just make a dip in the center using your fingers and just shape it well. And that's it. And now just transfer this to a plate and repeat the same with the remaining mixture. So with this quantity you get easily about 16 peda. So if you want to make more quantity, you can just double the ingredients. Then you might get around 32 peda. So now I have finished making the pedas. See how beautiful they are, and just topping it, garnishing it with some chopped pistachios and almonds. So just adding that on the top, just lightly pressing it with the spoon so that the nuts stay intact. Once it's completely cooled, it will be very it will be slightly hard, like just adding some edible gold leaves. This is optional, just to make it more appealing. And that's it. Our tasty milk peda is now ready to serve. Now let's move on to our second recipe, which is chocolate peda. So for this you need sweetened condensed milk, half tin, full fat milk powder, 1 cup, cocoa powder, 2 tablespoons, ghee, which is clarified butter, about 2 tablespoons, milk, 2 tablespoons, cardamom powder, about quarter teaspoon for flavoring, and for garnishing, here I'm using pistachios and almonds. So now let's move on to the cooking part. So take a heavy bottom pan, same as before, a non-stick pan, and to this add about a tablespoon, 1 to 2 tablespoons of ghee, and then add half tin of the sweetened condensed milk, 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 1 cup of full fat milk powder, and mix well so that the ingredients are well mixed to a smooth mixture without any lumps. And at this stage, let's add 2 tablespoons of full cream milk as well, and mix it well so that the milk is also well mixed with the rest of the ingredients. Just the same way as we did for the milkpeda. So since we're using cocoa powder as well, we have added 2 tablespoons of milk as well to this. And now let's transfer the pan to the stove and switch on the flame to low, and keep stirring continuously as before, and just continue cooking until the mixture start to leave the sides of the pan, just like before we did for the milk peda. So it's almost done. At this stage, switch off the flame and remove the pan from heat. Also adding in a good pinch of cardamom powder for added flavor, and give a good mix so that the cardamom powder is well mixed in the mixture. And then let's allow it to rest for a few minutes so that it's easy for us to handle. Once it's slightly cooled, grease your palms with ghee. Take out a small portion of the mixture and then roll into small balls as shown. Just flatten it slightly, and exactly the same way we did for milk peda. So just repeat the same with the remaining mixture, and a chocolate peda is all ready. With this quantity we got about 18 chocolate peda, and now just garnish it with some chopped pistachios and almonds. And there you go, our chocolate peda is ready to serve. How quick, isn't it? So in under 5 minutes you can easily prepare these tasty chocolate and milk peda. So please give it a try and enjoy this Diwali with these super easy sweets. Also do remember to store them in an airtight container and keep it refrigerated when not in use. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe, like and share. New videos are uploaded every Tuesday and Friday. Until then, goodbye.